Hi everyone, welcome to I Am Destiny Calling Tarot. This reading is going to be the weekly reading for Capricorn. So Capricorn, this is going to cover the time frame of January the 26th through February 1st. I'm going to apologize in advance if I have a little bit of a head cold starting. I feel it coming on. I have a little bit of sniffles, sneezing, and my throat is kind of raspy. So I'm just going to apologize in advance if that kind of comes up during the reading today. All right, so this is going to be a general reading here for the Capricorn Collective. So you may notice things possibly resonating, and then other messages may not. So where it's a general reading, if the message doesn't fit, don't try to force it. It simply means the message wasn't meant for you, and that is okay. Dates are really just general guidelines here. So you might notice things resonating a few days or weeks before these dates, or even after. So just keep that in mind. They're just general guidelines. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to select the Energy Oracle card. This is going to give us the overall energy here for the reading today. Spirit, please provide messages for Capricorn. And this is for the time frame of January 26th through February 1st. All right, this is your card. You have the Master Buddha. It says increased awareness. Deep connection, trust your inner voice. I think this is a really big theme for 2020 for a lot of the zodiac signs. Really coming into your power, going within, looking for fulfillment from self and not others. I love this energy here with the Master Buddha. Trust your inner voice. All right, let's go ahead, get some clarifying cards. Spirit, what messages would you like to have come forward for Capricorn during the time frame of January the 26th through February 1st? Right. Let's take a look into your spread. This story all popped out at once. We have, to begin your reading, 6 of Cups. So this can definitely resonate with sorry guys, this can definitely resonate with past lives. It can also very much symbolize old flames. So I definitely feel that it is a feeling of romanticizing the past. Definitely very much a romantic feeling here, a romantic relationship here. Um, so it may be an ex or a past lover. Um, but I do also instantly, when I see this card, okay, that's going to be the last one. Okay, I do instantly, I feel a past life partnership of some kind, a past life union, a past life contract or commitment with a certain individual. And it just instantly popped out. Just instantly, I heard past life here. So let's move on and get some additional details. Okay, next card is the Star card. So this is definitely you at this time are making the most of an opportunity coming to you in your romantic life. So if you have suitors coming to you at this time, you're definitely taking that opportunity and you're living it to the fullest. If you're currently committed, you are likely very much in the headspace of determining what the next steps could be to take the relationship to the next level for sure. This card, the Star card, is always a really good omen. So good health here. Your career, I do feel that overall Capricorn is feeling content in their career. I'm also feeling that you are kind of in a headspace right now that you're going to think whatever it is that you want to think. You're not going to be people pleasing at this time. You're not going to sugarcoat things for people. You're really coming to a point where you're more blunt than you have been in the past. It's not really your job to protect others' feelings. Not saying that you're going to go out and be completely rude. I'm not saying that. I'm saying you really just are more blunt and to the point. Where in the past you may have been concerned about hurting other people's feelings, and you're starting to realize that you're not responsible for other people's feelings. All right. Just gonna catch my breath here. Okay, next card. You have Page of Swords. Page of Swords. And then you have Queen of Pentacles. So this is a lot of curiosity here. I feel that, yeah, it's odd that I mentioned that you were being so blunt because this card here can really be symbolic of someone who is speaking to you in that manner. So this is someone communicating to you in a rather blunt manner. You're very much able to take the messages in at this time. And in the past, you may not have been so open to the messages that were delivered to you in the form of someone being so blunt. But at this point, you're actually more so focusing on the actual message than the way it's being delivered to you, which is really fantastic. You're really, really curious right now. That's a really big, I think it's curious regarding a specific individual. So it could be a crush for you. Also, I do feel that you're taking constructive criticism at this time really, really well. Um, you're actually appreciating it and valuing it, knowing that it is going to help you to progress forward. Okay, next card, Queen of Pentacles. This is a very extremely grounded energy right now. I'm feeling a lot of earthy energy here. I'm feeling a lot of trustworthiness here. One specific message that I do feel it's important to communicate, specific individuals might need to hear. Right now, it's going to be really important that you're supporting others around you. Just keep in mind that if you're supporting others around you, support them for who they are, and not do not try to change them. Like I said earlier, you're definitely not responsible for others' emotions, and you're not responsible for changing them and their characteristics. So support them as they are, and don't take it upon yourself to try to change any individual. You'll be so, so glad that you didn't put yourself in that predicament, even though you may have the best of intentions. But a lot of really grounded energy here. So at this time, some of you might really benefit from doing yoga. That would be a fantastic practice for you at this time. And then you have the Ten of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles. And then the rest are all Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles here, this is very much relating to finances being phenomenal at this time. You have a lot of stability, security, safety here with your finances. You really have a very happy home life at this time. You're feeling very content. You also feel like everything is starting to come together for you. Again, this is also symbolic of good health. And this is also very representative of grounded emotions. So you're really coming into a really fantastic place, Capricorn. And this is really affecting all areas of your life. So you're feeling quite balanced and stable and grounded. Ten of Pentacles is probably, I'm seeing very optimistic omen. And when I say very, it's all caps, all capital letters. So huge. This is a really, really huge omen. And it looks like, when you look at the picture, it's quite an abundance. So it could be definite material abundance, definite financial security. It could be inherited wealth. It could also be some form of knowledge. There's also something relating to you really either reflecting or coming to an understanding about what particular wisdom you feel you need to pass on to the next generation. And I do feel that's within your family unit. So some of you are definitely strongly feeling guided to do that. All right, next card we have is Page of Pentacles. I find it really interesting here because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards in a row that are Pentacles. So there's definite prosperity here. Absolute prosperity. You might actually be starting to see material things appearing quite quickly at this time, which is undeniable evidence of all the wealth and abundance that you have coming your way. 2020 is going to be quite profitable for you. Any hard work that you've put in is definitely paying off as well. I feel the groundedness of your dreams. So in other words, your dreams, things that you see for yourself in your future and you desire for yourself in the future, that will be manifesting into your reality, are really coming to you with your grounded energy. It's just beautiful. So a lot of abundant harvest here. And also, again, this is a card of an inquisitive mind. So at this time, you're really quite curious. Like I said, it might be regarding a specific individual who you're crushing on. It might also be specific information regarding your family tree. So things regarding your ancestors. You might be looking for that type of information at this time. Okay, next card. You have 8 of Pentacles and then you have 3 of Pentacles. This is phenomenal for you. I'm very much seeing you come to an understanding of your gifts. You have a lot of growth here. I feel that you might be discovering new gifts that you didn't know that you had, or that you didn't have time to nurture and develop. So those new gifts are really at the forefront for you right now. Again, this card really is about good harvest ahead of you. It's really about a peaceful, happy home. So, I mean, you have several cards indicating that, and success regarding wealth, and there's a lot of confidence here in your future. And I'm really getting an indication that you're sensing how important it is to be grateful for everything that surrounds you at this time. I really do truly believe that you're trusting in your inner voice, and I believe at this time that your inner voice is indicating to you how incredibly important it is to be grateful. for what you currently have in your life. And by being grateful for what you currently have in your life, it allows more abundance to manifest into your life. There's definitely a period opening up right now for you regarding spiritual growth and your gifts. I think it's just the beginning. So, two really strong indications here. Obviously, wealth and abundance and stability and security are quite strong. Um, Yeah, but I also feel very much that you have some spiritual growth that is going to happen quite intensely. It's going to go quite rapidly. It's going to be very, very deep. Um, so you're being called really to master your skills at this time. It almost feels as though, ready or not, this is what is headed your way. But I do sense that you are ready, willing, open, and I think that's where the curiosity is coming in. I do think there's a lot of curiosity regarding specific things that you kind of had that intuitive feeling about in the past, but you didn't really fully dive right in and experiment with your gifts. So, specific to you, what your gifts would be, I do very much feel that you're coming into a time where you're researching right now. You're coming into a time where you'll be experimenting right now. Also, you're coming into a time where you're keeping an eye open for people that you can connect with on a similar level. So, like minded people, right? Very, very important that you can share details with like-minded people relating to your gifts and developing those gifts and really honoring those gifts. Okay, so the last card here in your reading is the Three of Pentacles, and this is actually teamwork. So this could be group efforts or a dedicated collaborations of some kind. So you definitely could be seeking out a mentor of some kind. It is a card of increased opportunities here and a lot of creative power. So I do feel that you really are coming into creative times where you are willing to experiment with your gifts. Your spiritual knowledge is definitely increasing and expanding at this time. So it's overall this is symbolic, this card here, of mastery. So it's quite clear that you're being very much guided towards this. Um, it's very much your time, Capricorn, to really shine quite brightly. You're going into a really magical period where the universe really wants to the universe really wants to show you the secrets of the universe, show you the magic that can take place in your life. Really, when I see this card, I'm guided to tell you just to be open to all possibilities at this time. But like I said, the energy really is a very curious type of energy. It is, it's a really big shift in energy. I think in the past you've almost been, not so much fear, not scared of these particular energies or even entities coming into your space. You're more welcoming to them. You're more guided towards them. They're feeling more comforting to you than they have in the past. So if you have guardian angels that you're working with or trying to work with you, your guides are really trying to connect with you, and you're starting to see the signs and synchronicities that are happening, and you're really taking notice at this time. All right, so that is the end of your reading for this week. Thank you so much for joining me. I really am so grateful for each and every one of you who watched these videos. I will continue to do weekly videos, so if you want to come back, certainly click on like and subscribe. Keep up with the weekly readings. I also have a video. At the end of this video it will play. It's called You Can Help. It is, if you're interested, it is my journey, an explanation of my journey. So that's up next. Really lovely energies here. And I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. All right, so I'm gonna end the reading here. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please don't forget to click on like and subscribe.